make up excuses to hang out together.
She makes up excuses.
I just want to say a few things before we get started. Yeah, but first I have something I want to say. Okay. I'm going to read, but I don't memorize anything. Before we get started, I just want to take a minute to thank the girls for an incredible season. Thank you for working so hard all year. Thanks for being kind to each other. Thank you for being open to trusting God's plan all year. We didn't get many wins this year. We ended the season 6-8, 7-14 overall. But we accomplished so much. We started out the year having to read our prayer in the center of the circle. By mid-season, we had it memorized. We started out the season doing our fast break drill, only making 15 layups in 5 minutes. By the end of the season, we were making 30 in 5 minutes. Our shooting percentage at the beginning of the season was lower than your age. And we were averaging 15 points a game. By the end of the season, we were averaging 29 points a game. We were consistently losing games by over 30 points at the beginning of the season. At the end of the season, some of those teams who beat us by 30, we beat or we came close to beating. My favorite part of the season was the kindness box. I love telling each of you how much you meant to me. I would go home and read your notes to each other. Every week. The more the weeks went by, the sweeter the notes got. Our goal this year was not just to teach you the game of basketball, but it was to share our faith with you. I feel we successfully did that this year. I wasn't convinced until I saw the videos you made for Coach Maggie's birthday. Speaking of Coach Maggie, I want to take a second to thank her for doing this journey with me. I feel like we accomplished more things together in 1 year than I have in the 4 seasons combined that I've done this. Your faith is so inspiring and will always be my most favorite thing about you. Thank you for always taking the lead during prayer at every practice and every game. Your wisdom not only impacted each of these girls, it also impacted me. I'm so grateful to have you as my assistant coach and my best friend. I would like to also take a moment to thank Tony. For all the hours you put in helping us this year. We're very grateful to have you as our team manager, our mascot, and our captain. I know sometimes it's just fun to sit there and watch your kid play, so we appreciate your sacrifice and stepping up and helping us all year long. Lastly, thanks to the parents for trusting us with your kids. It can be very stressful at the competitive level, and we appreciate your support all year, and for volunteering, all the volunteering that I needed for you from the home game, for the home games and tournaments. Maggie and I put a lot of effort in this. Like when we wrote these, she started a sentence and I finished it and we had the same thoughts. It's pretty cool. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. Let's do Maggie first. Maggie, come on.
Oh.
Let's just do it.
Then why did we write it?
What's on the back then? I ran out of paper, so I had to use scraps. Sorry.
Okay. So I think.
We're not going to tell you who it is. We're going to talk about you. You can figure out who it is.
You guys can probably figure out who it is as we go on.
It's you.
Yeah.
All right, first award is for Most Improved Player. Most Improved Player of the Year. When we had our one-on-one lessons in the summer, there was one kid we were most excited about coaching in the upcoming season. We saw so much potential in her, and we could tell that she was going to do whatever it took to improve. From that first one-on-one lesson, and all throughout the season, no matter what our criticism or suggestion was, there was no other response from her but a respectful okay with a sincere look from her eyes into ours. She always Not only did her skills improve more than anyone's this season, but also her aggressiveness and intensity. In the beginning of the year, despite her size and strength, she was still playing somewhat timidly. There were sparks of intensity here and there, and we would try all season to remind her of the level of intensity at which she was capable of playing. Throughout the year, she learned to dive on the floor, and by the end of the season, was seen on the floor going after the ball more than anyone. With her at the center of the press break, any press could be easily broken. She finds the open player like a guard and can jump higher than most post players. We are excited to watch her succeed at the varsity level. This year's award for most improved player goes to Constance Phillips.
All right, you ready? Good job, you figured that out. Let's see if you figure out the next one. All right, you ready? Best Offensive Player of the Year. This award is going to the person on our team who has the most accurate shot, best pass, and the one who can dribble through 4 people guarding her. I still remember coaching her in 2nd grade and seeing this timid, shy little girl walking on the court. She has come so far since those earlier days, not just in her basketball talent, but also in her ability to persevere through adversity. She had a lot of great moments this season, but the one we will remember the most is when she calmly stepped up to the foul line and knocked down 2 free throws to seal the game for us. She will always be remembered by us for creating the most beautiful huddle break saying of God's plan. We are keeping that for life. We have enjoyed coaching her and just being around her. Her smile and laugh are contagious. We're so proud of you, Nat, for how you never quit and always held your head high. We have loved being your coaches this year and can't wait to see you lead your team next year. This year's Best Offensive Player award goes to Natalie Castillo.
And this is the Basketball IQ Award. Basketball IQ Award. This award goes to the player who has the best basketball IQ, who easily finds the open player, who plays the best help defense, and who understands the plays and learns quickly. She finds the open spot on the floor and gets to it. She remembers to roll when she screens, and she's always moving on defense, which is why she's the best help defender. She is a great rebounder. She plays hard no matter what, even when she's hurt. She sprints down the floor and gets the most deflections from behind. She does all the little things that don't show up on the stat sheet. She showed commitment and dedication coming to practices and games even when she was injured. She pushes herself to get better and takes criticism well so that she can learn from it. She is very coachable and is a great teammate. She is great at getting her hands on the ball on defense and got a lot of jump balls this year. She has the softest touch on her jump shot. Beyond all of these great things that she does on the floor, what she brings off the floor means even more to us. She is the most consistent hugger, always getting hugs from us before and after practice and from me at every school mass. She randomly will ask for a hug in the middle of practice or game. She appears to be quiet, but is thoughtful and hilarious. This year's Basketball IQ Award goes to Rosemary Ward.
Yeah.
All right, so this is for Isabel. She got the leadership award. This award goes to the person who has consistently shown leadership qualities. She has been coachable from day one, always taking criticism well and trying to change what needed to be fixed. She never got tired of hearing me tell her to keep her guide hand on the ball longer or to fix her footwork on her layup. By the end of the year, her footwork was perfect and her guide hand was almost always on the ball. She would just smile when I would remind her what to do. And by the end of the year, when I would get excited in practice and I would see her improvement again, she would be smiling. She always was ready to make an impact on the game, whether she was starting or coming off the bench. We could count on her to make the shot into the basket every time, especially on a putback after a rebound. She is a supportive teammate and was the best big buddy to her little buddy, always encouraging her and helping her to get better. Her to get better. She was, you can type this one better. She was composed even in close games. She sprinted down the floor on offense and defense on every possession. She is one of our most aggressive defenders and became a lot more aggressive on the offensive end of the floor toward the end of the year. She leads by example, and we know she will continue to do this on the court and in her life. This year's Leadership Award goes to Isabel Nestor.
We love you, Isabel. Everybody say hi to Isabel. Okay.
Yeah, well,
I'll drop that off there this weekend.
all right. What do you get to all?
Most aggressive player of the year. Most aggressive player of the year. Are you ready? You'll get this one really fast. When I think about this player on our team and look back at her season, I think of her cute little celebration on the court, her fist waving in the air, and eyes directly looking at me. Although her mom doesn't think it's cute, I'm her biggest fan. I also love how hard she tried to take the charge this year. I mean, it was all she could hear her mom yell from the bench the entire year. But my most favorite thing I will remember is the way she has permanently attached herself to my hip since last summer. She calls herself my pretend daughter. And as a mom of all boys, I embrace that. I enjoyed driving her home from practice every week so her mom could sit with Jesus. Our conversations in the car were so special to me. She's the offspring of my best friend, and that makes our bond even stronger. The way she plays the in-your-face, aggressive defense is terrifying for even myself to go against. She's like this little bug that buzzes around your head. No matter how many times you swat at it, it's still there. The basketball blood running through her veins is undeniable. She may be tiny, but she is tough, yet so sweet and loving. The kid can dish the ball inside like no other. Her shot is so gentle and very accurate. I cannot wait to see what she does next year at this level. This year's most aggressive player of the year, my heart, our spark off the bench, Sarah Probst. She's our emotional one.
She takes it after her father. Anybody who knows me knows that's not true.
Okay, best teammate award. I made some new awards next year. Who's left? Who's left? 5 ladies. Are you ready? Best teammate award. Are you ready? If I had to pick one person on this team who successfully had the best kindness notes each week, it was this person. Her creativity week after week was adorable. There is nothing I love more than her text messages and the way she has conversations with me like she's 40 years old. She is one of the brightest kids on the team, the first to figure out any surprise or secret. She knows when I'm having an off day without me even telling her. She's able to sense those things with the people around her that she cares about. She has the most beautiful soul and is definitely a leader to her peers. Remember to always use that gift in a positive way to influence the people around you. This player made an impact on the floor just like she did off the floor. She stepped up and had one of her best games of the year when her teammate got hurt, playing more minutes than usual. She also finished the year strong, trying new moves down low and playing more aggressively. She has one of the best shots with the best form on the team. She is the most versatile and can play any position. She has the most potential to have a monster season next year. And I mean that. Keep working on your game all summer. This year's award for best teammate goes to Ava Beat.
We're making them cry. This is awesome.
Who's going to cry next?
This is the Most Heart Award. This award goes to the player who has the most heart, the player who might not be noticed if you were to look at a stat sheet or minutes played, but to us, she shines brighter than anyone. She was always ready to go in the games and do whatever we asked of her with a smile on her face, even if it was just a foul play at the end of a close game. She is a versatile player and never questioned our decisions, playing whatever position she was asked to play with a smile on her face. She always had bruises on her knees from playing so aggressively, and she could always be counted on to get her hands in there for a jump ball. She's a great defender. She gave 100% every single possession of every practice and every game with a smile on her face. She always had the most positive attitude under every circumstance. She cheered on her teammates and always was attentive at practice, asking the perfect questions to make sure she understood everything. She came up huge in close games in only a few minutes played and always made an impact with her positive energy and aggressiveness. She has a high basketball IQ and can always find an open player. She is a great teammate. She is respectful and grateful, always the first to give hugs and thank yous after every practice and game with a smile on her face. She also has an awesome name. I like to joke with her telling her that her dad named her after a really cool girl he once recruited who had the same name. Obviously that's not true. She just got lucky. Or what I should say is that we got lucky. Lucky to have the sweetest, most positive, most grateful, most respectful, most loving player who always has a smile on her face. The award for most heart goes to the kid with the best disposition, the biggest smile, and the biggest heart both on and off the court. Maddie Logan. That is not the first time it's happened. Denise is always grabbing her glasses.
This is another new award. A new award. It's called the God's Plan Award. Okay, listen. This is a new award this year. Coaching basketball is only half of our role here as coaches. The other half is sharing our faith. We thought it would be cool to have an award acknowledging the most important skill, being prayerful. When we decided to have this award, there was no doubt in either of our minds who we were giving it to. Of course, all of these kids love Jesus with us, but there was one that stood out from the rest with truly grasping what we were trying to teach. This kid recognizes who is to thank for anything good that she does. She will be the first to randomly shout out that she wants to pray. She was the first one to memorize and lead our prayer before practices and games. She is the one that reminds us the most of ourselves when it comes to our faith. I've had the pleasure of coaching her for 3 years, and every year, our bond continues to get stronger. I'm so proud of how hard she works at practice and at home. I sincerely believe she is the one on the team that loves this game the most. She hustles every play and always remembers to box out every time. Her heart is golden, and God is so very proud of her for always being the one to lift up her teammates when they are down during a game. This year's God's Plan Award goes to Charlotte Albuquerque.
had to pick one person and multiply them by 10, it would be the person receiving this award. Not just because of her physical talent, but because she has the best and most positive attitude on the team, is always pleasant to be around, and is always willing to learn. During tryouts, I said to Deb about one of the girls, I really don't know how I feel about her. When I helped you out and coached your team last year, I was most impressed by her. She was awesome, but I'm just not seeing that right now. Deb responded, Mag, trust me, she's just still in softball mode. She started out slow last year too. I said, okay, I trust you. I am so glad I did. I have never seen a kid hustle more or show more passion than her. She gives everything she has in every single possession, whether she's crashing the boards or posting up on offense or denying the ball or going after a rebound on defense. She's always giving 100%. She sprints back as fast as she can on every single fast break, and then usually blocks the shot on top of it. She dives on the floor, she gets jump balls, she does all of these things consistently. Not only that, but she gives it her all at practice too. She sprints as fast as she can on the fast break drill, and when everyone else is getting water, she's working on her shot. She takes what we teach her and tries to execute it on the floor. She's fearless, she's positive at all times. She's a great teammate, always praising her teammates and coaches when she herself is praised. She doesn't need recognition, but instead recognizes where her talent comes from. Whether she starts or comes off the bench, she's always ready to make an impact, ready to do whatever is asked of her. She's coachable and takes criticism well. She has never had a look on her face other than that of determination. She is tough, playing through sickness. She has had the most rebounds and block shots. This year's Coach's Award goes to Delaney Lambert.
We normally don't give out 2 awards to one player. It doesn't happen often, but no matter how many times we went back and forth with this, we decided that no one else deserved these 2 awards more than this person. When playing a team who has a really tough offensive player, we always turn to this person to guard them. She always willingly complied. She has the quickest hands, highest jump, fastest legs, and can defend anyone on the court. She pokes the ball better than anyone. She has the most skills on the team. She is the most aggressive and constantly go on the floor when the opportunity arose. She is a perfectionist and can sometimes be a little too hard on herself. She easily takes the ball to the basket and plays fearlessly at both ends of the floor. I remember at the beginning of the season, during conditioning and tryouts, there was a moment when she broke down and couldn't continue to run. I went over to her and said, I will never ask you to do something you feel you can't do, but I believe that you can do it. She looked up at me with determination in her eyes, like I've never seen before, got back up and ran a sprint. She ended our season with the same determination in which she started it, playing her heart out until the very end, no matter what the score said. I've never been more proud of someone. She carries her team, and she is a leader, which is why we gave her the name captain. This year's Most Valuable Player and Best Defensive Player Award goes to Kat. All right. So we're gonna have ice cream and brownies now.
We're not done yet. We're not done yet. Sit down. There's one more person to recognize tonight, and this person is getting 2 awards as well. These awards are not about what was done on the court, but what was done off it. They're not about a winning record, but of a winning attitude. These awards are for Coach of the Year and Best Coach Ever. This person gave countless hours of her time to serving others. Long before the season even began, she put together individual workouts for the girls and went to their houses to show them what to do. In the spring, actually it might still have technically been the winter, she asked me if I was up for these workouts at the summer league. I thought, didn't we just end the season? While she was already thinking about the next one. I agreed to help out. Whether she was making a video for her players to remember their summer league, buying water bottles to fill with candy for her players' birthdays, or planning an ultimate and hilarious birthday for her best friend, she was always giving her all for the sake of others. She didn't just send out emails to let the girls know they made the team. she decided to FaceTime every single one of them individually. She had the idea of writing handwritten notes to all 20 players at the end of summer league. By the end of writing out all 20 cards, I'm not sure what hurt more, our wrists from writing or our abs from laughing, which is what happens no matter what we are doing. Every idea was hers, I simply complied. She never missed a practice or game despite not always feeling well. She filmed a few of the games and watched them twice, first by herself and then with her assistant, reluctantly. She made every practice plan herself with the exception of maybe 2. She made sure her assistant knew the right times and practices of the games because she hardly ever checked the band app. She also put up with her lack of punctuality and simply said, "That's okay, buddy," as her assistant hurried into practice, apologizing for being a couple minutes late. She did everything with a smile on her face, just like Maggie Logan. She trusted in God all season long and kept her assistant smiling and laughing when she was exhausted and ready to quit. She reminded her that there is only one opinion that matters, and that it is his. She willingly and happily drove kids home from practice, one in particular, on a regular basis. I have never met a more thoughtful, more generous, or more sacrificial human being. She reminds me a lot of my favorite man, and you all know who that is. She already knows she's the best coach ever. She has a shirt to prove it and wears it proudly. I'm just making it known that I agree. This year's Coach of the Year and Best Coach Ever awards go to Deb Olson. Thank you for being the best coach ever to these girls and the best co-coach ever to me.
This